we make a motion to do consent agendas.
Pardon me? Oh. Nothing but, huh?
Yeah, water's water. We got a small leak up there at main storage still. We will probably, I'll put 18,000 in the budget for it. I'll probably hold off on it probably till after October.
Is that the tank that we just lined?
Yeah, about 2 years
Long
ago.
ago,
2 years ago, yeah. And we could have got some probably recouped, but the gentleman that owned the place passed away.
That's what you told me.
Yeah, and nobody picked it up. So that's kind of where we're at with that. I don't think it'd be good to go after the family. So,
No.
The roads, I guess, I bought some of the high performance patch for the roads. We have been potholing them, but with all the rain we have, so soon as the high patch goes in there, it comes up the other side. So as soon as it dries up a little bit more, we will be back out on the roads. FEMA, in the last couple of weeks, I've been working with them again. They turned us down on another project. Down there at the end of Cardinal where that 30-foot drop-off is. They said no mitigation on it. We put it back the way it was, which is $7,400. But as soon as it rains hard again, it's gonna wash it out again.
You talking about David Andrews' place?
Yeah, right in that vicinity. But there was a letter that came, 2 days ago, that Texas is coming out with a block grant to come up behind FEMA and help cover some of the cost of FEMA. So I've already applied for them, and they're already asking me what we're needing. So that's where we're at with that. So I don't know more.
Is that what we need on Cardinal,
Yeah.
North Cardinal?
Right, yeah, and Eric Johnson with Ernest & Young is supposed to be calling me one day this week, to let me know on the funds for the 3 roads, Cardinal, Harris, and Hutchins. And as soon as they forward the money to us, then we can get started on that.
Couple things. I know how they used to do it. I know they probably don't do it that way anymore. But they used to take rock and layer rock and put down almost like a chicken wire, but I think it was tougher than a chicken wire, and then layer more rock and layer more rock where that's washing out to kind of keep the water from coming in and just taking the whole sides away from the road. Is that a possibility?
What we're going to have to do on Hutchins is we're going to have to replace those culverts down there and get some water flowing down there.
No, I'm Hutchins or Cardinal?
You're talking about Cardinal.
Well, Miller and Cardinal.
Yeah, Cardinal.
Cardinal and
Hutchins, I think.
And Harris.
I think we could tie Hutchins, I'm
Hutchins
sorry,
has no drainage.
Hutchins doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No, I know.
It's just flat.
Yeah, we'll get drainage issue there,
Yeah.
which we'll get fixed before they start the road.
In the-
Harris, Miller and Harris,
Mhm.
other one need to increase the culvert size,
Yes.
which FEMA turned me down on, because they asked for the damage of the culverts, which there's no damage to the culverts on the road. They seem they're gonna fix the road, but they're not gonna fix the culverts.
Could you bring a cost of of enlarging the culverts back to the council next month?
Yeah.
In the meantime, on Hutchins,
We patched some over there, but what they're
is it
gonna,
possible is it possible to put some road base in some of those holes right now? I think that would make people really happy.
I still have some of the asphalt chipping in the back I can put out.
You don't think the water would just displace that? Of course, it might displace
You
it.
can roll it, it's not.
And then we have the same issues on Harris too with some of the potholes. And I drove the north part of Lady Bird. Folks, we've never had this much water. I mean, 2 years in a row, and our roads are not really deep. And the water gets underneath them, and then the cars over them, and it just buckles the asphalt. And so we're trying to figure out how to keep these things done together and do a few at a time.
And John, like John told me, FEMA's already put out another disaster in this area.
Yeah, I know.
And I've already tried to go back and reclaim these. And then that's why the state come out with that text block grant. And that text block grant's gonna cover 100%.
Okay.
That's why issues that we're having as far as the water problem too, but we are up to date. From 2009, we're up to date, all the way up to date with them now. All the paperwork has been turned in.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen so many septic installations. I've got 18 of them on my desk to inspect, so.
Speaking of septic though, you're now licensed by the state for that. Congratulations.
It's on a state level, actually represent the state on these.
That's right.
So that gives us a little bit more leverage to work with the people on it, so. New permits, had TCU, just building that big aquarium out there again. 250 by 250 huge out there. After all 2257, they pulled the permit on it last week, and they're getting started on it here this next week.
Really?
Good. That's down at, what used to be 4x4 quarter horses.
Yeah, and they plan on building another one next year. I don't know exactly what they do in there, but
Well, they actually work several disciplines at the same time. And of course, they have reining and they have Western Pleasure and Hunter Under Saddle and so forth. So all horse events, guys. Most of you know that, but just in case.
certificate of occupancies, I think we've done 3. The trailer parks are really cleaning up a lot better. Especially that one down there. We got septic problems down there. I haven't started on it yet. The one on 1680 East Reno. But the trailers inside are very, very livable now. I haven't seen any cockroaches for a change. And they've got locks on the doors. You can't see through the doors. So. And it's a lot better. Business permits, everybody turned in business permits except for El Cerritos. I did send them a letter. They signed it and sent it back. I'm gonna have to get with Joe on that issue. And I've got a tax list that I'm working on in Reno, and there's still probably, it looks like 36 more businesses that I haven't caught up with yet, that I will be working on.
That aren't paying taxes?
They've got tax numbers, but they're not, I hadn't seen it. So, that's why we asked for a tax number last time, and a lot of them come in to apply for the business permit. And I've told Valerie if they don't have the tax number ID with them, then the permit is not complete. I'm not gonna give it to them. So, anyway, that's all I
I
got.
might want to check mine and make sure my tax number was on there, because I know there was some question raised about why I didn't have a tax number after I paid, or not a tax number, but a business permit, after I had already paid for a business permit. And Mr. Passmore, would you like to go on record telling them that I actually came to you about it?
Yeah, you did.
Thank you. So that, we've been working on updating our businesses for, the last 2 years now? So we've been slow on getting them done. Some of them are hard to catch. My business is a mobile business, so I don't actually have a front here in the city.
Once I get started on one thing, and something else comes up like septic or something like that.
Yeah, lots of hats and,
You guys gotta remember too, we've only got 4 guys that were running 12 square miles, and when I pulled Jeremy in to help me with the water paperwork, TCQ state paperwork, I pulled one man out of the field. So we're gonna have to do something, have to find some way to, if I can put that 18,000 off and put a guy in place of that would help tremendously with the roads. Get these bar ditches cleaned up, get them trimmed, cleaned up, looking decent and everything.
Have you been looking for anybody?
I've got a guy that's waiting on me.
okay. You want to get with Raymond? Raymond, we want to go over and see where we are with that and if that's a doable situation?
The money's there in the
I know
water.
Scott is shorthanded.
That's all I got.
That's it? Any questions, council?